I am India Ari, and it is my pleasure to be here in the Essence Wellness House for my house. And so what we're going to do together today is called a Songversation. So Songversation always begins and ends with a prayer about the truth of who we are at our essence and at our core. And this is featuring my new friends, beautiful chorus. This is our prayer. The things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I am light. Yeah. Light as in the opposite of heavy. I am light, I am light. Light as in the best word in the English language to describe the soul. I am light, I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dreams I left behind. I am light. 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 Quantum physics teaches us that we're really actually mostly space. We are light. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. I am light. And fire given off by the combustion of the crucible of life's hard times. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light. And so this Songversation is called Songversation Worthy. And so through the course of this Songversation, if you're somewhere stationary, I want you to sit still and breathe. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, keeping the mouth shut. We're going to put the image of me sitting that way on the screen as we do this Songversation. So feet flat on the ground, arms relaxed, palms up, shoulders down, jaw relaxed, tongue off the roof of your mouth, face relaxed. Relax the energy all behind your eyes, all behind your sinuses. Relax your ears, relax your scalp. And I want to invite you to close your eyes, open them periodically if you want to see what it looks like to sit in this posture. This Songversation is called Songversation Worthy. And why Songversation Worthy? Because we live in a world that tells us in a myriad of ways every day that we're not worthy. We're not worthy because we don't look right. We're not worthy because we've been through some sort of abuse. We're not worthy because some part of our family denied us or because we're adopted. We're not worthy because we don't look right. any number of things, because we're not the right weight, because we're not the right color, because we're not the right shade of color, because we don't have enough money, because of any reason. This society will tell us we're not worthy for any reason. And so what we have to do is to tell ourselves that we're worthy. And so my favorite definition of the word worthy is deserving of regard and respect. So let's think about that for a minute. Who's not deserving of regard and respect? Even in a world that doesn't always give it to us, it doesn't mean we're not all deserving. And so today with Songversation Worthy, what we're gonna do is remember, review, remind, realize, reaffirm, rejoice our worthiness. With Songversation Worthy, we're gonna remember the best of who we are, because we can look at the news every day and they tell us the rest of who we are. But we have to remember the best of who we are. And that's the point of Songversation Worthy. I opened this Songversation Worthy with the song, I Am Light. I hope you listen closely to the words, because this song is about what it means to be human. Let me explain what I mean by that. Sometimes people ask me about my music, and the song I Am Light in particular, and they say, isn't it unrealistic to say I am light? This song I Am Light is not saying you don't have any issues. It's saying that there's a difference in identifying with your pain and identifying as your pain. If we can learn to identify with our pain and not as it, we can learn how to deal with it. And that matters so much, because in this life, we all have imperfections. We all have pain. We all have things that are done to us. We all have things that we've done to other people, all of us. And this is not wrong. This is life. So if we can see it as just life happening, as my mother always says, if we can see our pain, our abuses, our shames, our guilts as just life happening, then we can use it as information, as lessons to continue our process of growing, of evolving. While the world defines me as a singer-songwriter or a neo-soul singer-songwriter or whatever they define me as, I define myself as a healer for whom music and words are my main medium. And why do I say healer? Because what a healer does is it holds space for a person to heal themselves. Because in this life, that's all we can do. No one can heal us. We heal ourselves. And so what I do in performance is hold space for the audience to have realizations about themselves, to have those moments where they can remember, review, remind, realize, reaffirm, and rejoice the best of who they are. And with healing, it's not a place that you get to and all of a sudden, ta-da, you're there. Healing is a little bit at a time. And the word healing is defined as return to wholeness. And we do that a little bit at a time. Sometimes we take a step back and a step forward and a step back and 3 steps forward. But we have to work at it. And if we're not working at it, we don't get anywhere. And if we're waiting for someone to hand it to us, we don't get anywhere. And so what we do is we find ways in life. We find things, songs, books, words, teachers, people, nature, things in life that help us remember ourselves, that help us to continue that incremental process of becoming more whole. And so that's what Songversation Worthy is about. It's about you taking this moment to become a little bit more whole. And so that's why I ask that as we sit into this moment of affirmation and meditation, that you breathe as we're talking, and that you sit in your body, if you can, with your eyes closed as we're talking, so that you can take these words in to be true. Because what they tell us about ourselves on the news every day, and what the magazines say, and with the beauty ideals, what they say, those aren't true. Those are someone's concepts. And so one of my favorite pieces of wisdom I've come across this year, 2020, is something that I heard a man named Sufi Sam say. He said, "We don't solve problems because the solutions interfere with our concepts." I'm going to say that again. He said, we don't solve problems because the solutions interfere with our concepts. I expanded that for myself in my own journey of healing to say, we don't solve problems because our solutions interfere with our concepts of ourselves. And so that's why I do Songversation Worthy, so that I can continue to expand my concept of myself. And anyone who wants to go on that journey with me, I want to bring you with me. And that's why I do this, so that we can continue to expand our concepts of ourselves and we don't rely on a world outside of us to inform our concepts of ourselves. So worthiness is not a place that you get to. It's a place that you continue to return to. Balance is dynamic. You adjust those muscles and keep yourself up. And so I hope that you return to this talk anytime. Hope that you return to this music anytime. And I hope that you continue to find places in your life that take you to that place that help you to continue to remember, review, remind, realize, reaffirm, and rejoice your worthiness. And so Songversation always begins and ends with a prayer. And as we come to the end of this very short Songversation, I want you to keep that internal posture of stillness and take these words in to be true. You are worthy and you're significant and you matter because you exist. This is our prayer. Da 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 da. I know exactly what you're thinking. I've had those thoughts a million times. I can see the question that's behind your eyes. Oh, you're searching for your peace of mind. Now listen up to this truth. You are me and I am you. Every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. I know your life, I felt your pain. I know your joys and your shames. Sometimes it feels like life walks over you, or like you're a penny on the ground. Either on the ground or in your purse, the smallest piece still holds its worth. Every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Worthy of love, worthy of life, worthy of saying no when something don't feel right. This is my song for you, for all the ups and downs that life will put you through. Oh, so listen up to this truth. You are me and I am you. Every one of us is worthy. Yeah, baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Every one of us is worthy. Every one of us is worthy. Yeah. Every one of us is worthy. Every one of us is worthy. And so I want to invite you to gently start to move your body and open your eyes. Remember that when someone treats you as less than worthy, it's because they're having a mistaken conversation about themselves and about humanity. And so we must take it upon ourselves to remember, review, remind, realize, reaffirm, rejoice in our worthiness. And why do we do this? Because the more we love ourselves, the more we can love other people. The better we love ourselves, the better we can love other people. And isn't that what life is all about? And so I want to leave you with this. You are worthy and you're significant and you matter because you exist. Not how you exist, because you exist. How do I know this? Because we all are. You're worthy because you exist. All my love. Until next time, I am India Ari. Peace.